but then during practice, let's move those kids up, because one day you're going to be at Colorado, you're going to be off and watching us on TV or in the playoffs, and you're going to be doing your own thing, but you got to get the next guy ready. You got to get the next warrior ready. And so I'm really excited about their character and their leadership.
Hello and welcome to the Prairie ISD Sports Talk Show. I'm Matthew Davidson and I'm here with Coach Laban DeLay. How are you doing, Coach?
Doing great. Thanks for having us today.
We are at the Great Gopher Warrior Bowl, and that's where we're at today for the South Grand Prairie Warriors. And we have a special guest coming up after Coach Laban, and that is running back AJ Newberry.
Yeah.
A lot to look forward to with your guys' season, and that's coming right up. So, Coach DeLay, do you want to kind of talk about your history, where you grew up at, and how you got into sports yourself and where you played at?
Yeah, sure. I grew up in Arlington, Texas. Went to Bailey Junior High and Arlington High. Graduated, I wouldn't say whenever I graduated, a long time ago. This is my 28th year of coaching, so that puts in perspective a little bit. But grew up around sports, played everything. Went to college and played baseball. I had a little bit more opportunities to play college baseball than I did football, so played at Tarleton State and had a great time there. Then I started my career coaching at Weatherford, Texas. And a lot of people don't know this, but I was the head girls soccer coach in Weatherford for 6 years, and I started out as freshman football and then moved my way up to varsity football my second year. After Weatherford, after 2 years Weatherford, I became the co-offensive coordinator at Weatherford, so I was on the offensive side. And then I went to Dublin, Texas, and I was the head baseball coach and offensive coordinator for 2 years. At the end of my second year, I had the opportunity to become the athletic director and head football coach and assistant principal at Hubbard ISD, which is between Waco and Corsicana.
Wow.
And you wear many hats at a smaller school. So did a little bit of everything. I was the middle school assistant principal, the high school assistant principal, and went down to the elementary and did a little bit of that too. While I was still the athletic director and head football coach. So had 4 years there. It was remarkable. I learned a lot about education, but the athletic director role is also as far as administrator. After that, I went to Richardson High School as a defensive coordinator. So I flipped over from the offensive side to the defensive side, spent 4 years there. And then I came to SGP, spent 4 years there as the defensive coordinator and assistant head coach, and then went to Arlington Lamar as the athletic coordinator and head football coach, and spent 6 years there, loved it. But whenever the opportunity came open to come back to South Grand Prairie, I didn't hesitate. I looked into it, and here we are.
So looking forward to this season and what you have to come, and where would you say you guys are right now in the season and your next game coming up as well?
Well, just like every team, there's some guys that first-year varsity guys, so there's a different speed from JV to varsity, right?
I bet.
And so it takes a little bit for those guys that are first night, Friday night guys to catch up to the speed. So we're still growing and learning right now.
Sure.
And that's kind of the mantra that we're in right now is grow up and not grow up to like you were taught when you're a little kid, like grow up, little dude. It's like grow to increase, grow to learn, and that's okay. As long as we're still competing and fighting, and our kids are giving great effort. But the reality is that I see this football program growing in each level. Our freshmen, we added a C team. So we have over 100 freshmen playing football this year.
It's remarkable.
Yeah. So we've got 2 JVs, 2 varsity, and then 3 freshman teams. So I'm really excited about the numbers. We're roughly around 230 kids in our program right now. And whenever I got here a year ago, we're a little under 200. So really excited about the growth in that area as well. But for the varsity in particular, they've never wavered. They're all in the boat. We're all still going the same direction. They're all bought in, and we're growing.
That's the best part, is the growth.
Yep.
You love to see kids grow. You love to see kids a couple months from where they were be a better football player and academically.
Again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have to grow before we get to Friday, and that's what we're focused on right now. And so we feel confident in our plan. We feel good. We just have to go execute it. And to be honest, we have to minimize the mistakes. We have self-inflicted wounds over the last couple of games, and if we clean that up, we're going to be in really good shape.
Yes, sir. Do you want to kind of shine the light on some of your players that you guys rely on the field so the fans can know some names to look out for?
Yeah, one is our special guest. AJ Newberry, number 6. Back in my day at Lamar, whenever I was the head coach there, AJ was a sophomore here, and we played him in district play. And I was so thankful that he didn't get on the field more than he did.
Because you know how good he was.
I knew how good he was. So whenever I was blessed to get this job, I said, AJ, be ready to tote the rock. And he's done a remarkable job. But Jaden Stanley at quarterback. He played varsity last year as a slot receiver, but his first year at the trigger point. Matt Ramirez outside has been a weapon for us last year. And then our offensive line with Caden Stuckey, Celso Rodriguez. I can go on and on about the offensive line because those guys, to me, it always starts up front. It starts in the trenches with the D line and O line. And I always say, how you go, we go, every Friday night. And so on the defensive side, we got Keone Perkins and Nathan Henson that are 2 returners, defensive ends. Marco Delapino is a kid that played in some reserve, but he's our starting nose now. And then our linebacker core with Darion Jackson is a returner, Sadie, Jean-Marc Sadie, and the Jacobs.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yep,
J-Mark, yeah.
Yep. And again, I'm going to try to talk UIO into recruiting him for another year as well. He's a senior, and I'd love to have him and AJ and about 15 or 20 of them back another year. But so we've got some holes to fill this year with underclassmen, but I'm so blessed with AJ and that group that is kind of bringing the younger ones along, and that's what I expect out of the senior leadership is that you're helping us coach the younger ones. I'd love for you to be at the freshman C game. I'd love for you to be at the JV games. But then during practice, let's move those kids up because one day you're going to be at Colorado. You're going to be off and watching us on TV or in the playoffs, and you're going to be doing your own thing. But you got to get the next guy ready. You got to get the next warrior ready. And so I'm really excited about their character and their leadership.
That's great stuff for the fans, for the families to hear. As your coach, fans have to be excited about you, saying that type of stuff. You want to kind of talk about the district that we're in, with the Arlington schools and how that competitively helps you or not, just the advantages.
Yeah. Like I said, spent 6 years at Arlington Lamar, so I'm pretty familiar with the district. So it's competitive all the way through. Whenever you add Grand Prairie and South Grand Prairie to that Arlington district, there is no nights off. And so you got to bring your A game every week. But I scheduled a non-district schedule to help us prepare for district play. And so big picture, you can talk to AJ in a second, but I'm a one play at a time guy, one game at a time guy. But I have to look at the big picture and the long view. And so I want those games in that district to prepare us for playoffs.
So let's jump into some fun, rapid-fire questions, Coach.
All right, let's go.
Favorite type of music?
Texas country, classic rock. But when the boys come in, they like some other stuff that I don't even know who, and I listen to that too. I love music, so it really doesn't matter. I love music.
Favorite place to eat at?
Should I say C&P since we're here in Grand Prairie?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Juan's. I love Mexican food. So
Don Juan's is a staple of Grand Prairie. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite movie?
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Old version.
The new one?
The new one is great. I love the new one. But the old one, got me going whenever I was a little kid too.
Good stuff right there. Favorite thing to do with your family?
Watch movies. Just hang together. Just blessed that I've got a family that understands what my role is, and they've jumped on board. And so just hanging together, whatever it is.
A hidden talent or hobby that nobody knows that you do very well?
I'm pretty good at cornhole.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good at cornhole. Pretty good at darts.
CMP has that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Might have
match
to go
up.
play, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We can be on the same team. You can be on one side, I'll be on the other. We'll play against some other people.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do that. Okay, so do you like to bowl? Are you a bowling guy?
I used to be a bowling guy.
Okay, cool. Let me see here. This is good stuff right here. This is good. Okay, food that you don't like. Like, what's a turnoff on you for food?
Liver and onions.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was little, Dad would have liver and onions, and I'd
Really?
be like, I'm not hungry tonight, Dad. Yeah.
Liver. Your dad was into liver.
Yeah.
And he
As a side, not the whole thing, but as a side. So I stay away from that.
Okay, that's good. And we'll end with this last one. When you're going into a game, what is your pregame song?
I don't know if I have a pregame song. In my younger days, it was AC/DC, Back in Black.
That's a great
one. So if I had to suit up, if they gave me one more day of eligibility, I think I'd listen to Back in Black.
That's some good stuff right there. So this is the part of the show where we're going to thank Coach DeLay for coming on. We appreciate your time so much, Coach, and we're going to be supporting you the whole way.
Well, I appreciate it. And this is fantastic what you guys are doing. Mitchell, thank you. Matt, thank you. But GPISD Sports Talk, and we're sitting up here at the Bowl. It's a beautiful venue. I love this place. It gives me chills, but this is dynamic what you guys are doing. So thank you.
So now we are joined with running back of the South Grand Prairie Warriors, senior AJ Newberry.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
We're very excited to have you here, AJ. You just want to kind of talk about your history of football, where you grew up, and how you started to get into sports.
So I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and I started playing when I was 5, and I started out at tackle, so that's all I really knew. And then me, my brothers, my 2 brothers, we all played on the same team because we started together. And then Texas, we moved down here when I was about 10, and I went to Mosley Elementary for like half a semester. And then I went to Truman Middle School where I played 7th grade and I broke my shoulder.
Man.
So I played 8th grade and I had a good year. Freshman year came on. I had a good freshman year. Sophomore year, I got moved up to varsity. I didn't really play as much. And then junior season last year, had a very good year. It was like a breakout year. And I'm looking to have an even better senior year.
So what kind of things did you do as a kid that kind of help you today in football? Do you remember those things you were taught?
Like as a kid, I mostly played outside. Like I had older cousins. My cousins, they stayed in Arkansas, which it wasn't that far of a drive. So we would go out there in my grandma's house. All the kids would be out. We're out playing football, playing basketball, racing, just being kids outside. And I believe playing out like that helped transition into football.
Because you're used to being outside. The heat doesn't bother you. The agility and the running you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it helps that you have brothers that are competitive with you as well and family members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and my brothers, we could talk trash to each other all the time, but we all know it's competitive. Like, if we talk trash, then all right, I got to go show you I can do that. And they're the same way. So I believe it's very good.
So when you had the shoulder injury, what type of setback was that for you mentally at that age?
At first, I was just sad. Like, I didn't want to do nothing. But then I started thinking about it. Like, I was playing like a lot. I would play for the school. Then I played outside of school for like a select team. But like my mom and dad, they always told me, they were like, you probably need to take a break from this. But I love football so much. So I was like, I don't think I want to take a break. I want to keep going. I want to play this game, play every game. Like, I'll leave one game, next day I want to go play another one. So it was like, whenever I got the injury, I just took it as, all right, this is the break that they was telling me I needed. So I just took it slow and waited my time.
So this season, this senior season for you, what are your goals personally and team goals as a team?
My personal goals, I would say, I would like to have more yards than I did last year, or possibly more touchdowns. But this year, I've been like playing my role more. Like, whatever the team needs done at a certain moment, I'll make sure I'm trying my hardest to get that done. Whether I got to move out to receiver, go catch a pass real quick, come back to the backfield and block, or whatever the case may be, I just want to make sure that I get that done first. And team goals, we're obviously looking to make it to playoffs and finish out the rest of our season with wins, because we did start out pretty slow, but those slow games, like, they were actually good games. Like, we were just one play away or one drive away from winning that game. So this week at practice, we've been practicing on finishing, playing through the whistle, and I believe we're going to be better.
So I was going to ask, when you're watching film on a defense, what type of tendencies are you looking at from linebackers and linemen?
I'm looking for how the linebackers trigger on a play action, or how they pursue to the ball. And the linemen, I'm looking at which ones are the best. They're better with their hands, or what can they do to make a change for their team and find their weakness and make sure that we attack their weakness.
So a lot of the fans, since they get to know you a little bit, there's a college that likes you a lot named Colorado. You want to talk about your relationship with them?
Colorado I've been talking with Coach Hagan and Coach Durrell. I'm pretty sure they love me a lot. I love them. They were the first to recruit me, and it's actually nice out in Colorado. I have fun every time I've been out, and I believe whenever my class gets there that we can make even bigger change, because they're making changes now. They're getting better over the years, and I believe when my class come in, we'll just add on to it.
So AJ, this is the fun part of the show. We're going to do some rapid fire. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Favorite place to eat?
My favorite place, I'd probably say Chili's. I like the variety of their food, and it actually tastes good.
It's a good place to go when you get a team win.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Favorite movie?
Probably Gridiron Gang. I love football.
Very good movie. Yeah, The Rock Johnson plays a good role of mentoring and helping guys that were in jail and stuff come back to high school and play football. It's really great. Love that movie. Okay. Favorite food?
I love spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
I like it. Like, my mom make it, and that's probably, I run to the kitchen for it.
Let me see here. Favorite song?
I don't think I have a favorite song. I like a lot of songs. I can't just choose one.
Favorite artist?
I don't think I have a favorite artist either.
Favorite genre?
I like rap music.
We're gonna get it. Yeah.
That's what
I found it. There it is.
Most pre-games, or most of the time, that's what I listen to. Gets me pumped up, ready to go.
Favorite place to work out besides your place to work out? At home?
I like being at home because I mostly do like body weight and I condition. So I would rather run than like actually lift and all that.
Okay. Favorite soda?
I don't drink soda.
Great answer. Favorite Gatorade?
I like the blue Gatorade. At first it was the white one, but I kind of switched
White
over.
cherry? Yeah, that was pretty good. The blue one's good too. Okay. Favorite type of helmet to wear? Are you wearing one of these Radels, or are you wearing a Shuck?
We were Rydell Speed Flexes, but if we had an F7, I probably would have tried that one out.
Those are smooth. Okay, favorite NFL team?
I'd probably say the Titans, because I like Derrick Henry and I'm from Tennessee, so that's been the team I watched growing up mostly.
Have you ever got to see the Titans play?
No,
but I'm sure you would go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's great. Favorite basketball team?
Grizzlies.
Yeah, you like Ja?
Yeah.
Ja Morant, pretty good. All right, that's our last one. Favorite movie? Besides Gridiron Gang, because I did that, but favorite movie like right now?
Right now, let's see. I like a lot of movies. Like, I watch movies a lot, but probably it, because after football movies, I definitely like scary movies.
That's what I was trying to get. A different, I was trying to see if you had like a scary side, like Conjuring or something.
I grew up watching a lot of scary movies, so scary movies always be top.
Well, man, we just want to thank you so much, AJ, for being on the show. You're a great kid, great athlete. Colorado is lucky to be getting you.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
And that is the Grand Prairie ISD Sports Talk Show. And we are finishing off here from the Gopher Warrior Bowl. It's a very exciting place, and we'll see you on the next episode.